So, you're thinking about moving to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but you don't want to live right in the city. Maybe you're more attracted to what the suburbs is offering you in terms of more land, more space, better school districts. Well, in this video, I'll take you through each and every one so that you can get a good idea and hopefully decide on which Philadelphia suburb might be the best fit for you. So make sure you stay tuned all the way through the end. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know all the ins and outs, the good, the bad of living in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, then please subscribe below so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Philadelphia. My name is Anna Daly, and whether you're looking to move now or in the next few months, just give me a call, send a text or an email, and I'll be happy to help make a smooth transition to Philly. So as I mentioned earlier, we are covering the top Philadelphia suburbs, so let's get right into it. Jump on my computer so I can show you the map. Okay, so let's get started with Bensalem. It's located right outside of Northeast Philadelphia. There's a lot that Bensalem offers. It's 21 square miles, pretty large space. Right down here, if you're into waterfront living, we have a community right here off the State Road. And if you go up a little further, there is Penryn Estate, and that's known for hosting beautiful weddings and other events in our area. Then you have Neshaminy State Park, great for picnics, swimming. And if you go along the water's edge and you look towards the city, you can see the skyline. It's beautiful. If you're into boating, we have the Neshaminy State Park Marina. You can launch right from there. Other things Bensalem offers is there is let me zoom into it. You have a Penn Community Bank Amphitheater. It's family friendly in the summer. Sometimes they'll have bands, sometimes they'll have movies right in the park. It's a great way to spend your summer nights. If you're into more of a nightlife, gambling, we have Parks Casino right here. So you have that also offers horse racing. And it's actually, Parks is the original home of the 2004 Kentucky Derby and Preakness States champion Smarty Jones. So, and if you zoom out here, oh, and one thing if you wanted to know about schools, if it's of importance to you, like a Catholic school, we have St. Ephraim's School right here on Humeville Road, and that's for grades kindergarten through 8th grade. There is a large Jewish community, right? You see, we have congregation Tifereth Israel, and there's a mikvah right around here. So, there's communities, that you can live in and walk right into services on Saturday. And up here, Rowden Mansion, fun fact, Ben Franklin would actually travel here often to visit his friend Joseph Galloway. And at the time, the Galloway family owned all of the land in Bensalem. So as far as homes at the time of this recording, the average sales price is $350,000. So if we zoom out to the next suburb of Bristol, so Bristol Township actually encompasses almost as large as Bensalem, 17.2 square miles. And it includes, the township includes Croydon, Newportville, all this area, parts of Levittown, Edgeley. And what you'll find here is, let me see, no, I'm sorry, and the marina is actually located in Bristol. So you'll have that down here, the Bristol Borough. If you go, let me zoom in. So right here, right on Mill Street, they really had built up the area over the years. There's great shopping, restaurants, there's like a cantina. We have King George Inn, which is the oldest continuously operating inn in all of America. And it's great food and drinks. It's right on the water as well, so you can have a nice dinner there. You have Bristol Riverside Theater right up the road. There's the Amish Market right up here, and that has the best donuts and pretzels in the area, I'm convinced, but don't let me convince you, try it out for yourself. And we have Silver Lake County Park right here. It's beautiful, just a nice little stroll on a Sunday. And the average of homes recently sold here would say it's about 250,000. So if we head over to our next suburb, so Levittown. So this is recognized as the largest suburb in Bucks County. It has 41 neighborhoods, or as we call it here, sections, and it spans across parts of Falls, Middletown, Bristol Township, and Tullytown Borough. Um, you see, so when the land was purchased and homes were constructed in the early 1950s, there were only 6 different models that were built. Nowadays, so in Levittown, you'll find a lot of ranchers too. And, in recent years, a lot of investors have bought them and, built on second floors or even demolished them and created something totally like different and big. The average sales price in Levittown is $318,000. Moving on up to Morrisville. So this is located right across the river. New Jersey is right there. Trenton. This makes it extremely easy to get to New York City. There's a Trenton train station, and if you take the train, it's about an hour and a half into the city from there. But if you were to drive 10 minutes up the road in New Jersey to Hamilton Station, the train ride could be as short as an hour, and 11 minutes. So it all depends on where you want to take the train from. But so Morrisville, once you get off the exit from Route 1 into Morrisville, they have Snipes Farm. You can get fresh organic vegetables, join their CSA, and they have fun events throughout the year, especially they're known for their fall festivals and movie nights. And right next to Snipes, you have Bridge Street Golf. And what's great about Morrisville is it's so close, right off Route 1. When you head right next door to Langhorne, there's tons of great shopping there as well. So the average sales price in Morrisville is $313,000. Okay, so let me move into Langhorne. Okay, and Langhorne is large as well. It is 19.32 square miles. The big attraction here is Sesame Place. A lot of people come from all over in the summertime and spring. They even have events in the winter, like a Christmas show for Sesame. You have Court Creek Park, which is great for picnics, fishing, kayaking. I believe you can do boat rentals there as well. In Langhorne Borough, you have more historic homes, and in the summers, they usually hold concerts. We could on Tuesday night, they'll have a summer at the Richardson State Park. And the average sales price of homes here are $450,000. Moving up into Newtown, you'll have Tyler State Park. I mean, look how huge that is. There's 1,700 acres. It's amazing for hiking, bringing your dog, biking, running. They have a 36-hole disc golf course. And if you were to go into the borough, again, you'd have your historic homes. They have great shopping with well-known store brands. There's also a bunch of different boutiques, great restaurants. I know my family and I, we really love La Sala, Rocco's, Harvest. Turning Point has an amazing brunch. You can also find the farmers market in Newtown Thursday through Saturday. They have fresh seafood, Mediterranean, ice cream, other delicious treats as well. The average sales price of homes in Newtown is $605,000. And before I forget, one more thing I like to point out is, so in Newtown there's a few different wineries, and if you are into wine, there's what's called the Bucks County Trail, and you can explore all the family-owned wineries in the area. Moving on to Yardley, there's a lot of history here. During the Civil War, there was a station for the Underground Railroad, and in the borough here, right around Main Street, you'll find other great options for food, at the Continental. If you're into breweries, Vault is amazing, great place, great food there as well. There's a Starbucks right in the corner, Main Street. So, and there's also a 55+ community coming soon. An average sales price of homes in Yardley is $530,000. And if you are into golfing, you have a couple different golf clubs to choose from here. So heading up north, we have Washington Crossing, and it's a small village famous for George Washington's crossing of the Delaware River during the American Revolutionary War. And Washington Crossing, it's you can walk, bike along the canal. There's homes with more land. It's right off 95, and easy access to the train to New York City or to Philly. But yet I feel like it's more remote. You have more land, bigger houses. Average sales price being $602,000. And something to keep in mind if you're considering Yardley or Washington Crossing, with it being located right around the river, you definitely want to have your agent double check to see if flood insurance is required for that particular home. Past Washington Crossing, we're going to head up into New Hope. And when the weather is nice, this is one of the places to be in Bucks County. It's situated along the river. There's tons of really fun shops and restaurants all along Main Street here. You have the Logan Inn, you have Havana's, and Havana's, they have bands there, and really great nightlife. Really fun boutiques as well. And what's great about New Hope is you can walk right over the bridge, right into Lambertville, and there's delicious restaurants there as well, great antique shops. And the further out from New Hope, from New Hope that you get, the larger homes, you'll find more land, average sales price being $752,000. So if we come back down where we started, Bensalem, and head back down to Feasterville area, so you're going to find like a lot of shopping right around Street Road. I will say that during rush hour, it does get a little congested on Street Road, but you will have your grocery stores, your Acme, your Giant. There's a Starbucks next to the Giant. You have your Staples. We have bowling alley, and we also have for nightlife the Buck Hotel for drinks and dancing. They have bands there on the weekend at times. And if you're into barbecue in Feasterville, right on Elmwood is a Fireside Inn, and that never disappoints. And we have great sushi here, Brewster's ice cream, Grand Mexican, we have Pepe's right there. And if you're into fresh pasta, right on Brownsville, right across the street from Smokers Valley is Roma's, and they have amazing Italian food. And the average sales price being $387,500. So that wraps up our top suburbs of Philadelphia tour. I hope you found it very helpful. If you did, please comment below and or give a thumbs up. Of course, there's a lot more to know about each and every suburb, but I just wanted to keep this as short and concise as possible. So again, whether you're moving now or a few months, please give me a call. I'll be happy to help out any way possible. So until next time, we hope to see you around town.